how long did you go to school for that?
I did a 2-year course.
Okay. Okay. What did it consist of?
It was a lot of clips of certain sound and certain frequencies on
Mhm.
certain visuals. So, like for example, that we had, right? We're working on a film of part of Star Wars. So we had to
Mhm.
manipulate certain sounds on, say, like for example, like when the meteors are hitting each other. We'll use like crumble paper
Mm.
to make certain sounds. So there's a certain way that we had to manipulate certain sounds to add into the film and to make it come to life.
Right.
And that's what we learned how to do for the past 2 years that I was in production. And I also learned how to color grade uh, different sound effects. It was amazing challenge for me to experience, other than me being a videographer and everything. I just wanted to expand myself in case I wanted to work with Warner Brothers or Universal. I wanted to expand myself a little bit more, so that's why I ended up getting that degree.
Yeah. Yeah. I it's a trip that movie magic is a lot more complex um
Yeah.
than people think. But then at the same time, it's very simple. Like once you learn it, you're like, oh,
Oh,
really?
it's,
Like you
it's
just
like a
said,
flow. It goes through a flow.
the sound of two. I would never think the sound of two asteroids colliding would be somebody balling up paper and then enhancing the sound or tweaking the sound and the
Yeah.
depth of the sound to make it sound like whatever it is that you're seeing is actually happening. That's actually pretty ingenious. I never really thought about it in that way, but normally when people see behind the scenes footage of things, you may find that a lot of that stuff is a lot more simpler than people think.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Exactly.
Tones and frequencies is something very powerful, and I noticed that you're kind of using tones and frequencies interchangeable with color. Can you kind of just break down tones and frequencies and color from your perspective?
Yeah, so like for me, like like for the color grade, a lot of color comes from using green, red, and blue.
Hmm.
If you think about it, like these panels that they have for like billboards, right?
Hmm.
Each module that they have of lighting, each light bulb will consider either red, yellow, or green. When you put those two, no, all three together, you actually get a full color image.
Mm.
So if you even pay attention, like on your TV, right? For example, on your TV, they're like little modules, like little frames that you can barely see it. But if you zoom in, you'll be able to see the color grading, and you can see it's yellow, red, blue, or it can be green. And
Mm.
when you match all three of them, it brings you that color grade and it blends in. So what you're seeing in your eye, you'll be seeing, oh, okay, it's a full color. Like for example, I'm looking at the leaves, right? I
Mhm.
can see them green, but if the monitor is showing me these three colors, it's gonna give me that full effect,
Right.
give me that live visual going.
Mhm.
And for the frequencies, right? Frequencies, it can be it can be any kind of music. It can be any kind of sound. But there's a certain frequency that your ear can catch, and it brings the attention from the audience.
Mm.
So if you think about it, like one artist that was very talented for myself, that I would think he was very talented, it was XX Tentacion.
Right.
Very smart, and he would talk about it a lot, about certain frequencies. Certain frequencies on the music will
Mm.
catch your vibration on the human body.
Mm.